MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled away. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Nick Castellanos now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trevor Bauer is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A high fastball is in there. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lindor on at first, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A ball and two strikes. Here it is. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
High in the air out to center field. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the catcher, Roberto.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, one man out. That's inside. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Three and 0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike one. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The 0-1 offering. Two men are on with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he takes ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one.
Nope.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now the 1-0.
Ball upstairs. Ball back inside.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 33.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes, you count. That's the ball.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up to second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. In now, Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bauer has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty, I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now. Bauer into his motion. Full count pitch on its way. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's inside.
1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Now here's the pitch.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And that misses. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Out of play. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Perez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now back, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play.
The catcher, number 55. Roberto Perez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Perez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Bauer into his motion. Here's the pitch. Perez is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Pulled toward right center field. The Shields has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Yanked on the ground down the line. 0-1, here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Barnhart stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his first year at the big league level. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Naquin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The 1-1 home. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball one. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Solo shot down the line in right. His first home run of the season as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Yep, 3-1.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Just hung in there on that one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Nick Senzel. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Naquin's under it. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, a base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
In now, Aristides Aquino. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The set and the 2-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Settling in now, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Pitch on the way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-handed up and throwing. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. The 0-1 on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Runners on first with one down. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the pitch. Ball one.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Ready with the 1-1.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 and a double steal try here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and now this is bobbled out in center. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
So now to the plate, Roberto Perez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A little bit outside. 2-1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 2 and the Reds nothing. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Tyler Mahle enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 30, Tyler Mahle.
Stepping up now, Carlos Santana. He was sat down on strikes in his last at
The
bat.
first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Mahle, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Second baseman, Victor Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Once again a 3-2. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Right fielder.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Tyler Naquin will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do it. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. 1-1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Senzel has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now. Stepping up to the plate, Delino DeShields. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. And the tag gets him. But one run is in to score on the play.
The left fielder, number 24. Come and go.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Nope.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas has it. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for one. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the Reds nothing. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A high fastball is in there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Barnhart is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So striding in, Nick Senzel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Naquin is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2.
We got full count.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Nick Whitgren will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Nick Whitgren.
Freddie Galvis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Naquin. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready once again, Aristides Aquino. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set and the pitch.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a swinging bunt. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 down, runners at first and second. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Cleveland's out in front, 3-1. Now batting, Jordan Luplow. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The designated hitter, Jordan Luplow.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Galvis onto the pitcher, covering in time. It's a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians fail to score, and it's still 3-1. Adam Simber is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Adam Simber.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A bouncer up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider laid off for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 2-1 home. Votto leads off first with 1 away. Sinker, 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Roberto Perez.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0 is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, the first baseman, Howard.
To the plate now, Carlos Santana. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Robert Stevenson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Cesar Hernandez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And it's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, and it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. The outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Standing in, Delino DeShields. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 2 out, bases loaded. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First offering on its way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We've played 8 full. The Tribe lead this one 4-1. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Comes set and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is DeShields. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back, number 44.
Digging in and looking for more, Aristides Aquino. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1 ball,
Tried to
1
get him to
strike.
go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. And he fouls this one off. The Reds down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mike Clevenger earns his first win of the season. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.